Well, we are less than 24 hours removed from Coventry City bottling a 1-0 lead at Carrow Road in stoppage time, and I'm now all the way up in Motherwell, Scotland, here at Fir Park for my first ever Scottish Premiership game, Motherwell versus Aberdeen. This year I'm really focusing now, completed the 92 last year, on just travelling to different countries, watching different leagues, seeing different fans and experiencing different cultures of football. So I'm here in Scotland today, I'm going to Albania in a few weeks. Really excited for what 2025 has to bring on the channel, and we're starting off here in Motherwell. Well, we started off in Cardiff. This is the third country I've been to already this year. This isn't my first time watching a game in Scotland. I've previously been to Rangers and Queen of the South, but this is my first Scottish Premiership game. And the amount that Scottish football has been highlighted on YouTube over recent years, I thought it was about time I finally went to a Scottish Premiership game. Well, I like the look of this mural, to be fair. I feel like she was wearing a scarf like Lewis TV. And it's Motherwell scarf.
You know what? It's actually quite comfy. £15, decent quality.
Out of 10?
I'd give it an 8.
8, wow. Well, then inside of Fir Park, and this is my first impression. I really like how the concourse, seeing as they don't serve beer here, is pretty much, you know, you can walk in, see the pitch, see the ground with the concourse. A paper ticket as well. They're very rare. It's very hard to come by in England these days. And here's our view then. We've got the Aberdeen fans up there occupying the upper tier. Got myself a meal deal, a Mars bar, a Coca-Cola and a doner pie. And to be fair, it was an absolute treat. One big observation though is this nice looking stand here feels like it was never ever completed. And I'm not going to do my research. If anyone knows anything about it, let me know in the comments. It just looks a bit out of place. The rest of the ground seems quite symmetrical. I like the floodlights as well. They're really nice. Round 231 for me, my third out of the Scottish 42. So I'm actually starting to tick off some ground here in Scotland now. Well, then here we are, the first neutral game of the season here in Scotland. The third country I've been to already in 2025. We've got Motherwell versus Aberdeen. Candy Holiday about to get us underway. And I tell you what, the atmosphere here is absolutely rocking. Oh, look at this. Is it going to be a long throw? No. Andy Holiday with a cross into the box. In this game, and an 8-hour trip up here that is taken in the snow or the wind or the rain. Game on the pitch is really not worth it so far. Well, I was about to praise Scottish football, then I remembered the VAR is the thing here. One thing I have covered though, in Downstate here, Science has not stopped singing, that drum has not stopped rubbing. And in England, it's like after 10 minutes, the fans, you know, aren't enjoying the game. It goes quite flat in the majority of the stadium. It's not been a very pretty game. Every chance Motherwell have had, it took them about an hour.
An hour?
An hour!
There we go, Motherwell have taken the lead here at Fir Park. Thoroughly deserved lead. The past 5-10 minutes has been all Motherwell. They only really needed to take a chance to forward, and they did. They ended up in the back of the net. And to make things worse for the visitors, they've now had a man sent off. I was just trying to enjoy my Mars bar. I've no idea what has happened. But now I've missed the goal. And now it's 2-0 to Motherwell moments after the sending off. I can't believe I come all this way. I've missed the sending off and I missed the goal. It just came from absolutely nothing. Just played over the top and he played it past through the keeper. And it was a pretty boring first half an hour here, to be honest. But well, I've got all the momentum now against 10 men Aberdeen. Well, there's the Half-time whistle anyway. The Motherwell fans don't stop singing. They're 2-0 up at half-time. Some boos from that away end. Them Aberdeen fans up there.
Well, as Luke, the new theme tune plays, half-time, Motherwell are 2-0 up in this game. They've been the better team, especially within the second half of the first half. I think first 20 minutes, a very slow start for both teams, but once they took the lead, had a man 10 off, it was a completely different game. My biggest praise off this, for me, has to be the atmosphere. The whole first half, these Motherwell fans were singing, constantly backing the team.
Well, then Aberdeen gets underway for the second half here at Fir Park.
One thing I want to say is obviously the atmosphere, but a lot of the stadiums are playing once in a pinch. This is an old territory that big design is it's the fans. So much victory at these clubs as well in Italy.
Here come Aberdeen now, have a little bit of pace. He's in here. Aberdeen have come out with a bit more vengeance in this second half to try and get something. Fantastic block from the Motherwell defender and another decent clearance from Motherwell. Another thing I'd like to highlight as well, the referees in Scotland are just as bad as the ones in England, maybe even worse. I mean, I reckon I could have done just as good of a job as this bloke today. There you go, Aberdeen in here again. This is the problem that I've always expressed about the flag being in the way. I'm experiencing it right now. Motherwell have got away with one there. Got a big chance for Motherwell now. Decent cross.
About 5 years after this game, looks like Motherwell will probably go away with 3 points from this home game against an Aberdeen side that started the season really, really well. In fact, they were above Rangers a couple of weeks ago. They've hit a bad run of form, and you can see why. I mean, they haven't been brilliant today.
Another late chance for Aberdeen, but they just haven't been able to get anything from this game. But there's nothing better than going to watch your local team with these fans who I have to give full credit to. They have sung the entire game. Fair play to them.
Well, I'm back from Scotland and I really enjoyed my trip up to Motherwell. A very long day, but it was definitely worth it. A good game between two sides that historically have always been up in that top division in Scotland, but they've never really competed. I know Aberdeen have won the league before, but they've never really competed with the old firm clubs, and no clubs ever really have. As good as Aberdeen have always been that third club, the club that are the best of the rest, they've never really been able to compete. But away from that, I think there's a lot of positives in Scottish football. Seeing it as it is called a farmers league, but I mean, from my experience yesterday, it didn't feel like that. It felt like a very competitive game between two very decent sides. Aberdeen weren't up for it after they went down to 10 men, and that's admittedly the case, but the atmosphere was great. I loved the food. I loved the whole vibe around it, the atmosphere. I think it's a completely different feel than English football, just 4 or 5 hours up the road from where I live, but definitely worth it. I'm going to be doing loads more games in Scotland, all over the Europe, and hopefully if this channel grows big enough and I can make enough money, I might even leave Europe to go watch a football game. So leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Well, next weekend, because I'm going to Coventry versus Sheffield Wednesday in the FA Cup, so look forward to that, and I'll see you then.